Okay, good evening, everyone. It's been a very long time since we've streamed. It's been a week. Well, it's a long time enough, I would say. Been away from my computer for about a week, and I just came back last night. I'm very excited to get this thing started. As you can tell, we are back in the F-15. I'm trying to figure out what the hell is starting up right next to me. But yes, it's been a very long time, folks. I missed the F-15. I missed the flying. So we're back in the cockpit. What the hell is starting? Okay, there's an F-15 starting there. Got it. Well, back to our F-15. Here it is, sitting in the hangar. And we're about to get started on this one as well. Okay, what we're gonna do today is honestly just a quick cap flight, maybe CAS. But I can see that we already have a few bogies in the skies waiting for us. So we're going to take care of the air-to-air first, and then we're going to continue with the air-to-ground. So for the loadouts today, I have 8 MRAMs and 2 GBU-31s, just so you guys can see it from the outside. So here are the 4 MRAMs on the one side, and the other 4 MRAMs on the other side, with the GBUs on the side as well, okay? So let's get this thing started first, shall we? We're taking off from Bandar Abbas International Airport in Iran, and we do have a number of waypoints to take care of. So as soon as we take off the cap, we're gonna go for the strike on the waypoint 18. So first, let's just get started. So, Mike, I believe I have wings. Yes, okay. CAS switches, oxygen, control switches, AC. There you go. GFS starter. Oh, this thing is getting loud. Shaking. There's my wingman, I believe. Taxing for takeoff. Two fulcrums, 28,000. Not sure what happened here, but okay. Gotta fix this in the options. Not sure why I have this control stick transparent.
Low altitude, low altitude.
Let's start closing the canopy. There you go. Start with enter number 2 and arm the seat. In the meantime, we're just going to turn on all the HUDs. There you go. Just in case, I'm gonna set waypoint 18 right here in my UFC. Oh boy. There you go. 4,000 on the bingo. We can ask the ground crew to remove the wheel chocks. And we have a good engine start on number 1.
Wheel chocks are now removed.
Okay, let's go to the packs page and check what we have here. So we got the two GBU 31s. We're going to select auto, step, and nose and tail for now. Nothing else until we get a better picture of what kind of ground units we're going to be attacking. And so for setting up the screens, the usual folks, it's going to be air-to-air and T-pod. I want the T-pod on the air-to-ground mode. And then right here, we're going to have the air-to-ground 2s and the smart weapons. For the smart weapons, we want to use the air-to-ground mode. And the air-to-air mode on the 2s. And same here on the bottom MCD. We're going to select TSD 2s and the armament page. And we want to have the 2s showing on the air-to-ground mode. So we have two screens on the air-to-ground mode showing the T-pod on the left and the smart weapon systems on the right MCD. And then we have the 2s on the bottom MCD. Right. Okay, so we had a good startup. Let's get the flaps down. Set the trim for takeoff.
Yaw rate. Yaw
Okay,
rate.
and we can start aligning our INS. In the meantime, we can switch to the whistle seat and work on the countermeasures here. And the radar and the countermeasure mode. Everything else seems to be just fine. So let's turn on for now all the screens and uncage the attitude indicator. And we're just gonna wait for the screen to update. What else should we have? I think I'm sitting too close to... There you go. Okay. TACAN is off. I mean, we can turn on TACAN, but we don't really have wingmen here. Or we don't need to set up the TACAN for this flight yet. The information I want to see is my true airspeed and the sea level altitude. And for the radios, we're going to go with 305, the usual, and the 291, the usual AM. And we're all set, I think. Let's see. INS is aligned. Switch to nav. Let's start taxiing. So 2 fulcrums. East of here, 35 miles, 28,000 hot. We gotta taxi fast and engage these fulcrums. Wow, it's been a very, very long time. Just making sure I'm passing through all these hangars. I mean, it's really, really tight here. So we have all the flight controls working. Yep. Everything's working. Let's see where we need to taxi. So, where am I? I'm right here. So, we're going to be taxiing down this taxiway and take the first left. Okay. And the car plane has left the airspace. Okay. It feels so good to be back in the cockpit. It's been a while, I tell you. Even flying, even if not flying for a week, feels like it's been a long time. You can see we got a flight of a group flight of 2 Hornets just west of here. They're doing cap. The two MiG-29s just switched to cold, but we're gonna go catch them. They're not gonna hide from us. Right. So after we take care of the cap flight, we're gonna go to the waypoint 18 and see what's going on down there. Looks like the 2 F-18s just took down the Havocs, the 2 helicopters inbound. Alright, so we need to take a left here. Approaching the runway, let's just make sure we have our checklist. So cockpit is locked, the seat is armed, flaps green, 3 green on the gears, trim set for takeoff, cast switches, inlets, auto, and everything looks normal so far. Let's turn on the landing lights entering the runway. Take control of the left FCD. Master switch off for now. Alright, we're lined up. Holding that stick halfway on 80%. And afterburners. Alright, positive rate, gear up, flaps up. So gain some airspeed here, trim down a bit. Taking off from Bandar Abbas Airport. Going to be turning to the east momentarily. Got one MiG-29 going hot. Oh yeah, it feels different not flying for a week. It's like getting used to the controls again. That's where we just took off from. Gonna maintain that 30-degree climb. And slightly turning. About 35 degrees to the left towards the east. I can see that we already have 2 fulcrums 55 miles out on a heading of 035, 28,000. Master switch arm. Weapons are hot. I can see on the RWR the 2 fulcrums. Doing a full afterburner climb here, so I can get as fast as I can to these MiGs. Trying to get a bit higher than them. I can see them right here on the radar, so I'm just gonna IFF quickly just to make sure that it is them. Yep, FF returning. Definitely these two fulcrums are target. Alright. So we're gonna just continuously climb slowly to about Angel 35. Have a bit of a higher altitude leverage on the MiGs, so we can get just a little bit more range for the MRAMs, and I'm being targeted already. Here we go. So, closing in at 1,000 knot velocity here. Gonna let go off the afterburners. Fox 3. And switch to the second one, Fox 3 times 2. And I'm gonna defend. And I'm gonna just try to keep them in the circle here. Try to keep them inside that circle. Just inside that circle. 3 seconds. Okay. Let's do another Fox. Splash 1 MiG. One of them is going down real fast. So I believe we got a splash 2 right here, folks. Let's see. Nope, this guy I think stabilized around 4,000. I think this guy stabilized at around 4,000. No, he's going down. He is going down, folks. Yep. Splash 2 MiGs, folks. Splash 2 MiGs. So, that was fast, right? That was fast and easy. Let's go towards waypoint 18. We're gonna switch to air-to-ground mode. Let's go arm and turn on the T-pod. Okay. Waypoint 18 is right in front of us. And I'm just going to be looking at the RWR. Looking at if we have any incoming threats. Let's navigate our T-pod towards waypoint 18. By clicking on button number 17 on the left MCD. Increase the contrast here. So it's a bit cloudy. Gonna get a bit more on the altitude here. And let's expand our zoom on that T-pod. All right, I see a lot of targets here. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Just curious to see what's happening here, really. So I see multiple targets. So here's number one, and it does look like, seems like a SAM. Let me transfer the coordinates here. And designate this one. Transfer. Okay. So 30 seconds for T-rail. Gotta drop a little bit on the altitude here. Go just a little bit slower. 20 seconds on the T-rail. Alright, there's the dill line. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Pickle. And pickle times 2. And I'm just going to be circling around here. I want to see what is going on. What do we have on the ground? I saw a lot of targets. That's interesting. I might as well... we're going to go RTB to the base. And get some MK84s. Seems like it. At 50 seconds. "30 seconds for impact." Wait, am I being shot? I'm being shot, folks. Holy cow, I'm actually being shot. I just noticed I'm being shot. Jesus Christ. So that's an AA down there. That is definitely Splash BMPT. Splash 2. Splash 3, actually. Okay, nice. So let's go back. I do believe we got hit somewhere. Let's RTB to the base. Bandar Abbas is what? It's waypoint 16. Let's go back home, folks. So that's how you, that's how easy it is just to use the GPS guided bombs, the JDAM GBU-31s. So we're doing an RTB, returning to base for rearming. 40 miles out. There's our base. Right in front of us, you can see that circle on the HUD. That's our base. See. Doesn't look like we got hit, but something definitely flew by us. There's a hip on a 330 40 miles out, and we can technically go ahead and take it down. So let's do that for the extra points. So I'm gonna turn to heading 335. The hip is at 5,000. I'm gonna lower my radar. And I'm just gonna scan 2 bars for the elevation. And I'm gonna be looking for that hip. And there it is. I found it. Let's get that hip into the circle. Got a 700 knot closing velocity on that hip. And it's about 14 degrees 15, so it's turning. Oh, the hip is in the circle. Fox 3. Five seconds. And I believe this guy actually avoided our MRAM. So Fox 3 again, times 2. All right, that hip. That hip. Splash. Splash 1 hip. Let's make a nice soft turn here. I love this terrain. It's beautiful. All right, going back to our Bandar Abbas airport. Got an SA-2 right in front of us, so I'm gonna try to go a little bit left. There's our airport. Gonna start slowing down. The airport is right in front of us. Alright, so I can see the runway right in front of us. Alright. We can turn on the anti-collision lights. Heading lights on. Master switch on safe. And we can go ahead and store the laser in the teapot as well. Start using the air brake to start slowing down. We have the runway literally right in front of us. Actually, I'm gonna use the right runway. There we go. So 250 knots. Closing in. And flaps and gear down. So I'm gonna maintain that 220 to 200 knots on the approach, and we're gonna glide in at about 20 to 22 angle of attack. And right before the threshold, I'm gonna bring the speed brake up. It's just good practice. There you go, 200 knots. Just try to keep that 200 knots all the way until we flare.
Altitude.
I'm not using any of the brakes. Just trying to keep my nose up as much as I can. I'm not using the brakes. And we can start stopping now. Using the elevators as air brakes as well. Just after 60 knots. Spoiler goes down, flaps go up. It's good. It was a good round. So we got a 1 air target, 2 ground units, and 1 SAM. We actually got 2 air targets. We splashed 2 fulcrums. I'm not sure why I didn't count that, but oh well. Let's go rearm and go get those ground targets. We're just gonna park right here. All right. Alright, let's get quickly rearmed here. We're not even going to refuel, so we can just take off quickly. So we have 82% of fuel. That's a lot. Now, what we want to do is we're going to get some MK-84s. MK-84s. We got one central bag and just in case, 2 GPS GPU-31 bombs. Let's do that.
Request refuel.
Just gonna wait until this thing gets rearmed, and I'll be right back with you in 2 minutes. Alrighty. So we're back. We're back and it looks like we're fully rearmed. So let's head back to the MK-84s, and we got the GBU-31s as well on the sides. Let's get back into the cockpit. Let's get this thing started, shall we? %. Perfect. Starting engine number 1. Let's align the INS. Parking brake on. Of the engine idle. Intercept cargo airplane. Okay. Okay, we got a good engine start. Let's close the canopy. Okay, waiting for the INS to rearm, to align, which I think it just did. Nice. So set it back to nav. Everything looks normal. Set the trim for takeoff. Let's go back to our packs page quickly and let's load air to ground. So we got GBU-31s on the side captured. Let's go to the air to ground load and select the MK-84s. So step. And we got the MK-84 right here on the side. We got 12 of them. Nice. Quick load. And we can then go ahead and select them. We can... We can use a SIDIP for the Mark 84s. And just one per station. Nose on the fuse. Yep. Already got a delivery page and let's see what else do we want to set up here. Time to arm. Let's do 4 seconds. All right. Now, go back to the air to ground page, select the GBU-31s, and we're gonna continue doing the same auto step, nose and tail, same program. So we're good. There you go. Brakes off. Taxi lights on. Trim set for takeoff, flaps on. Let's taxi to the runway, shall we? We have 4 AMRAAMs too. So it looks like we need to intercept the cargo plane. something.
Request takeoff.
Destroy artillery. Okay. By the way, let's go to waypoint 18. Ending lights on as we're entering the runway. Let's take the hot side. I mean the cold side. Down for the taxi. Radar on. In the meantime, we can ask about artillery has been spotted heading towards Delta from the direction of Echo. Okay, let's do that. Artillery has been spotted from towards Delta from the direction of Echo. And Delta is where? So this is Echo. And I believe that this is actually Delta. The Gulf attack. So let's fly towards waypoint 25, and then we're gonna set navigational course towards waypoint 28, and let's see what's going on there. All right, cockpit locked, seats are armed, radar on, cast switches auto, landing lights on, flaps are down, 3 green on the gears, no abnormal, anything abnormal, nothing eliminated, so we're good. Just gonna continue taxiing for another minute, and we're going to do a 180 and take off towards waypoint 25 Echo and try to destroy the targets between waypoint 28. Okay. You know what? We're gonna stop here. And let's actually turn. Let's backtrack right here. Okay. Stick halfway. 80%. And afterburners. pretty light. So that's why we rotated early. Gear up, flaps up. We gain some altitude quickly, trim down. And I'm gonna start turning towards waypoint 25. On a heading F272. Master switch armed. Weapons are hot. Okay. Switch to our air-to-ground mode. Let's turn on the T-pod and arm the laser. Now, gonna get off the afterburners here. And on the packs page, I'm gonna select the MK 84s. Let's get a 3-mile view radius. Okay. It's not gonna let me. It says radar in use. I'm gonna figure out see what's really happening. Why can't I huh. Interesting. Okay. some kind of a glitch. Because I'm unable to switch to... Oh gosh, that's why. Jesus Christ. There you go. That was the issue. I'm being targeted by... Where's my CDIP? Okay. Not sure what happened there. Dude, complete freaking bug or something like that. That was weird. Swear to God. I'm not sure what the hell happened there. That was a complete failure. Let's do this again. What the hell just happened here? Okay. So okay, let's do this again. That was weird. I'm gonna spawn in hot. I don't know what the hell happened there.
Y'all raked.
Okay.
Y'all raked.
Let's do this again. So packs. CDIP. One per station. Nose. Then GPUs, auto, step, nose and tail. Right. Okay. Let's just program this quickly. So, what was it? TSD2s and ornament. Use. I don't know what the hell happened there. A to air, to ground and teapot. It's kind of a glitch. All right, it's taxi. No, we don't have MRAMs, by the way, but we do have sidewinders. There is a bogey coming in at 205 miles. Coming from the north. Just curious. There's a bogey 50 miles out, coming in hot 25,000. So I'm just curious what the hell that can be. Bogey 45 miles out. That's interesting. So radar on.
Yaw, rate.
Flaps down. Trim set for takeoff. And there's a bogey coming in from the north. It's gonna go after him right away. 40 miles out. Interesting. Gear up, flaps up. Gonna try to get some airspeed here, trim down. Weapons are hot. That's oh boy. It's capturing the sun, if anything. Because it gives a lot of heat. So it's the Sidewinder is capturing the sun, folks. Nothing to worry about. Okay, so 2905, 30 miles out at 25,000. Got multiple bogeys. Yep. Oh boy. And that's gonna be interesting. Multiple bogeys at 25. I got a friendly, one friendly right there. And I got 25, 25. Okay. We are on full afterburner. To meet, and I think I see them. On an IFF here. Something is definitely going down. Okay. So looks like something got splashed. Looks like our F-18s did the job that I wanted to do. But we got 2 helos, 35 miles at 1,000. It's 2-bar scan. And I think I got these 2 helos right there. I'm in the range. See, that circle is scanning. Box 2.
Low altitude.
No, I just got shot. How did I get shot? What? How did I get shot? The helicopter got me? You gotta be kidding me. That's interesting. Okay, well. Oh well. That was fun. I think I'm gonna be done for tonight. Kind of messed up here with the sidewinders. I don't know why I couldn't get track of the 2 helicopters, but we're gonna try to continue tomorrow. So, but anyways, it was a good run on the previous run before we died to that Tunguska at waypoint 25. So thank you for watching, and tomorrow we're gonna continue.